Hey folks, welcome back. It's the Big Barn Build. It's oak time again, and this time it's the biggest frame of the lot. This is the front entrance gable end. Let's get it framed. So if you've been here before, you know what it's all about. In previous videos, I've gone into more of the step-by-step detailed process, but here it's all just action. I'm just gonna share with you all the cutting and fitting and knocking and smashing and chiseling and pricking and podging that we need to do. So together with Tom, we managed to get this done. It's a 3-dayer and it worked really well. We pretty much pulled it off as planned. So sit back, enjoy the tools, and hopefully by the end of this we'll have a frame.
So that's 15.5 degrees, hopefully.
Yes.
That'll just be that. 10 and beyond.
Do you want to upright it? Nah. Yeah, it's a bit low.
So it's all. Actually.
Yeah, that'll show. Well, they have to have some flex in it. Make sure they decide to. Right, we're now on to the angled pieces at the top. So what we've had to do, because these 5 metre posts that come up the side were just not straight. They were a bit of a pain really. You can't be sending them back, it's not like you can grab another one off the shelf. And I didn't want any delays. So we have worked with them. What we've done is we've had to brace them apart with some softwood just to kind of hold it square. Now corrected, everything in the middle is exactly how we want it. So these braces are nice, they've all been drilled, ready for pegging. This is our little stepped mortise and tenon joint here. We've found this stupidly comical sized lorry strap that I bought by accident a couple of years ago. We've used that to pull in the middle, but in order to keep the post straight, we've now got 2 lengths of softwood, top and bottom. So these now run straight. What we're just worried about a little bit is if these want to spring back in once they're on the stone, well, that's going to put any pressure on things. So we might look at anchoring these back to the wall before we get rid of that softwood. So at the moment we've got an angle here with a tenon. Tom's working on this left one, I'm doing the other one over this side. And then we've left them long, so we're going to test fit them on, run it past the apex, and then run a centre line all the way up through our frame, and then scribe that on and then do some sort of joint there. But he still wouldn't go. Took one for the team, though, no? It needs to go your way, right?
Yeah, can you hit it my way? I don't know whether...
You want to break my mortise? Move? Right.
Okay, so we're...
Okay. Oh, we should have drilled it, go through. Oh. Well, that's the end of day 3, I think it is, on this frame, and let me tell you what, it's been hot, really hot. and it's slowing progress down. Even though we're on the north gable end, the sun still sweeps around both sides, so we're kind of doing the best we can, but taking quite a few breaks. Now we are close to being able to get the first part of this put up, maybe even tomorrow. But first of all, I'll give you a walk around because we haven't explained everything we're doing quite yet. So a lot of the joinery here is kind of similar to what we were doing around the other side, albeit we've done a little bit of a different detail on the supporting mortise and tenon joint which carries the beam over the front door. So because this whole frame is so wide, we've kind of broken it down to thirds. So this is just the main central third. But you can see here, it will sit down a little bit lower once it's up and gravity's doing its work. But this is, we step this tenon, or mortise I should say, in a little bit, just so it's kind of bearing in there. So kind of, I don't know what you call that, but it looks a little bit nicer than a straight cut. It means that you also got the whole of the beam sat on this little step here, rather than just supporting the whole beam on the tenon. Of course, we've still got braces, so it's lovely and strong, but we just kind of found that detail in the book and we quite like that. Now we've got a slight bow in this side timber, and we can't do too much about that, but once this join here is pulled in tight, it's all good. So we've got this bit of softwood here, and that's just holding it apart at the bottom. We're going to leave that in place until everything is nice and secure. I think I explained that earlier in the video actually. So today we finished up the top, which is the gable. Unfortunately, we cut this piece twice. I did it last week and it came up short. So luckily we had one spare post, so we've done that. Remade it, and you can see, not sure if you can make out, this is one I planed earlier today. So it's kind of quite a white oaky look. And then this is before the weekend, and already it started to orange and warm up in the sun. So it just shows it doesn't hang about. So this is the join we decided on. You'll be able to see it a little bit better once it's up. But there's basically I don't know what you would call it. It's not a half lap, a through tenon. No, I don't know. You can see here, tenon. That's got a name. Why can't I think of it? Either way, you got this tenon here and a slot in the middle. We're all good. It's going to be pegged. It's going to pull it down. Got an angled joint here underneath there. If I could lift it. Feeling weak. Oh no, don't show that. It's my boo-boo. Overcut on the circular saw blade. That's going to take a little bit of a little wedge. No one will ever know. It's 6 meters in the air. Here we go, Tom's side's better. So here you go, this will get pulled in tight. So that's our angle on the corner. So that is window 1. Window in the middle. So that's going to drop in. We're just getting these mortises cut tomorrow. And then that's the post that will sit there. So there's nothing in the middle, because if I turn around, they're the 3 windows. So all we've got to do now is work out the logistics of getting this up. So once we cut those mortises, this frame will be built and we'll check it all on the floor, and we're going to peg the bottom half and we're going to lift it up as an H post, we think. There should just about be enough weight lower down that we can lift that up, because we haven't got a telehandler here. It's a bit more difficult, but we should be able to manage with the forklift and the scissor lift. So if you imagine just the tall post, the horizontal beam and the bottom braces, we're hoping we'll be able to stand that, get the forks or a strap around that middle beam and lift it upright. As soon as we've got it upright, it's a bit better because we can then tie it back to the mast to the forklift and just slowly take it in. I think that's our only option. Other than that, we would have to frame the whole thing up, get it tightly pegged, get it completely finished horizontal, and then hire in a telehandler and lift the whole thing as one. Now that'd be quite dramatic and quite fun to get it all done like that, but I think it's a bit unnecessary, and if we can use the machinery we've got, all the better. Well, there we go, the frame is ready. It's all hands on deck to get this lifted. The next video will show this whole beauty going up and being fixed to that wall in front of all that glazing. If you want to make sure you don't miss that, then make sure you're subscribed. You can share the video, you can like the video, and comment down below if you're enjoying this little mini series. Thanks for watching. Remember, if you can, do it yourself, and we'll see you next time.